What's going on here?
Moderation helps everyone feel safe. To build a positive live chatting with your viewers, choose who can participate, set a delay between messages, hide or put people in timeout, manage messages, help you add moderators to your chat. Close button. Land all button. Close button. YouTube. Live. 041.
Are we on?
0 watching now. Finish button.
Right.
Double tap to select.
Basically, what's going on? This is just my first live, guys. I'm hoping people are going to be watching this. I'm just having a bit of a mental health at the minute because me fucking warfarin level. Listen to this, right? Anybody that's on warfarin, my warfarin level's gone down to 1.8, yet 3.5 sorry, what was it? 3.5 milligrams of warfarin. So I'm basically just a bit pissed off at the minute, guys. But like I say, we're going to get there. I'm going to put a complaint into the local GP because when I was in hospital, it was only 1.8, 1.4, something like that. I was on 10 milligrams, fluctuating up and down all the time. So, what's everybody doing anyway? Yes. What's everybody doing? Are you on it? Are you session? Are you fucking like what you're doing? Are you trying to stay off everything? Are you trying to get your mental health right and stuff like that? They're all doing all right. And as I say, this is just my first live. Because I've been trying to do the lives for ages, but I just didn't know how to do them. So please be like patient with us with this, because I honestly don't know how like I didn't know how to do these lives. Let's have a look anyway, see if anybody's on.
Switch cam.
Hang
Chat
on.
options button.
If you can hear that, that's just my screen reader.
Filters button.
Right, hang on.
Options button. Live. 246.
I'm trying to work out.
0 watching now. 0 like. Finish button.
So no one's watching right now. What I'll do every time I do a live, I'm going to put a schedule on, but I'll put a post on as well. And then obviously everybody knows that I'm going to be doing a live, and if you want to tune in, you can. You know, it should be in your notifications. If you subscribe to me, then basically it should be within the notifications. But like I say, I'm just pissed off with the full doctors. I've asked to speak to the doctor there, right, the receptionist. Now the doctor's just gone, but she's just told me she spoke to the doctor. Do you know what I mean? I mean, how fucking pathetic is that? I'm just a whinging bastard, guys. Aye. Right, anyway, let's move on. Yeah, there's the surgery and that. It's going well. But as I say, I've got to do. I get up every morning, I have a cup of tea, and then I'll do me like me exercises and things like that. My shoulder exercises, because it helps move the pain. It doesn't stop the pain. I haven't took no painkillers for like near enough a week now, because I just think it's fucking pointless, to be honest, because it's not getting rid of the pain. It's just lowering it, do you know what I mean? It's all it's doing. So I'm thinking, fuck them. And then today I've just thought, you know what, if they can't fucking stabilise my warfarin, I'm just going to shot it in the bin. But then I think, no, don't do fucking shit like that. So I've had to take some diazepam. But I'll be phoning the doctors in the morning, because they've took me off lorazepam 1 milligram, back onto diazepam 2 milligram. I've had to take 6 milligrams because the 2s aren't working. So I'm going to be asking tomorrow for them to be put up to the 5s. And if they say no, I'll go into that surgery and I'm going to demand that they put me back onto lorazepam, because it was actually me that said to them, yeah, well, let's make the switch back to the diazepam, because that's what they were adamant of doing. So now I've done that. That shows that obviously I'm not fucking about. So I might get a bit more fucking help. But as I say, do you know what, right? I'm sorry for swearing, guys. But my stress levels are absolutely through the roof. How's everybody doing anyway, apart from me being a whinging bastard? I'm just sick, guys. But like I say, I'll get there. But last night I forgot to take my sleeping tablets. So I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Well, no. I got up 2 o'clock. I went down because I was boiling. Got a drink. Come back up. And I couldn't. I must have dropped off. But then all I heard was like a dog over the backs, which was like a cross between a bark and a howl. So I'm thinking, is the dog injured? Because naturally I'm a dog lover. And like, not only that, I was talking to someone today that's good with horses. You're born that way. It's like my dad. He was good with his birds. He was like, he's Andrea fed parrots and stuff like that. Never lost any. He knew about birds. He was the bird man of Groville. But what I'm saying is, with any animal, it's not something that you acquire later on in life. I don't think it's a skill that you were born with. Right. While I'm on a live, I'm going to tell you a story about dogs. This is how I realised that I wasn't afraid of dogs. So I'm not going to name the road. But there's a road in Groville, Middlesbrough. Groville's a very rough area. You've got to be rough and ready to survive it. That's why I'm not, your ordinary blind person. I wasn't brought up. I was brought up the same as my other siblings, thank God. But anyway, let's crack on with the story. Good story for you. So my dad's, I don't mean to mention him, but I feel like he's forgotten. My dad was a hard bastard. He was one of the hardest hardest men I ever knew. So basically, in this garden, the woman, she had two big, massive Rottweilers. Vicious, vicious, vicious things to wear. Nobody's getting in that garden. Nobody's getting out. I goes in a 5-year-old, cuddling the dogs, like, sort of had them in the headlock. Not eating them, but like, just cuddling them. Because I've always loved dogs. And then, like, not only that, my dad's come from the pub, see me in the garden, obviously panicked. And that's the only time I heard fear in my dad's voice was when he was telling me to walk to the gate slowly. Now, what people don't realise with dogs, right, is when a dog bites, people think it's aggression. It's grouped. But there's 4 main types of aggression in dogs, and I'm going to tell you what they are. The first one we're going to discuss is pain. Now, a dog might have been run over. It might have had a broken leg. And that's just the way it is. So obviously, if you touch it in an area that's painful, it might bite you. So that's pain aggression right there. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Then there's pain taught. So obviously the police, they're teaching the dogs to be aggressive. The army teach the dogs to be aggressive to obviously guard. Then there's fear. So obviously if some horrible bastard's got a dog and then he smacks it all the time, first of all it'll piss, but then it'll just bite you. So we've got 3 there. We've got pain, taught, fear, and dominance. That's the other aggression. Dominance aggression. Now, can I give you a tip? If you're getting a puppy, anybody out there that's getting a puppy, right? Let me give you the tip. When you go and see the litter, and hopefully you want to hope that you see the mother and the father. But when you see the litter, don't just... Right, what I'm trying to say is spend time looking at the litter and observing the different behaviour of the different pups. Because which ones you don't want is the most timid one. people will go for the quietest one or the loudest one, right? Because they think they're going to make the best pets. They're actually not. They're the ones that's going to grow up with problems later on in life. Because the quietest one will be too, like, fearful. And the loudest one will be too dominant. You know what I mean? And, like, not only that, like, people's reaction when you see a dog is to bend over the dog. It's like to stroke it, a strange dog. You're actually dominating them in an unfriendly way by doing that. So what you're better off doing is, when you've asked the owner if the dog can, like, obviously if you can stroke the dog, let the dog sniff the back of your hand. Yeah, because then the dog can sense, because they've got a million fucking more senses than we have, whether you're a good person, whether you're a bad person. But it doesn't matter if you bend over that dog, you're doing it in an unfriendly way. And do you know what, right, guys? I should have been a fucking vet. I did actually want to be a vet, but obviously the blindness stopped that. But I've always been. I blame my dad, because obviously we've had animals about from being fucking little, and like my dad, if there was any ever like a bird that was sick, or you know, he'd try with it for a couple of days. You know, he really would try, be up all night with it. It'd be, you know, he just knew what he was doing. He really did know what he was doing with animals. I mean, he wasn't a qualified vet or anything, but he knew about birds, and he knew. He just amazed me with his knowledge. You know, he just, and everything he did, he just knew. I'm just checking this, guys.
Live.
Right.
12:40.
12:40.
6 watching now. 3 likes.
6 watching now. We've got 6 watching now. Right. So basically, the voice you can hear it, apart from mine, is my screen reader, right? So anything that I tap on or type, or if I get a message or a call or I browse the internet, it'll read it back to me, like that's doing now. So basically, I'm trying to explain what a screen reader is, but there's a lot of different types. The one I use now on Android is called TalkBack, and it's free. There's on your laptops. There's one called Jaws for Windows. Yeah, there's one called Jaws for Windows. That's like £1,000 to buy, which I think is absolute fucking ridiculous. It should be included on the laptops, like TalkBack and what's the other one? VoiceOver on iPhone. You know, they're built in free. So, like you say, I'm not I'm just trying to explain what a screen reader is. So, what I want to do is show you right now, because I can't make a cup of tea and someone hold the camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how the liquid level indicator works. Now what that is, it's got a battery in. My kitchen might be a bit of a state, but fuck it. It's got a battery in, the liquid level indicator, right? I'll show you what it is. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a cup of tea for you, but I'm going to put the camera down while I pour it, because I need to listen for the liquid level indicator, right? So it's got 2 metal hooks, and it goes over the side of the cup. Let me see if I can show you. I'm not fucking brilliant with these cameras. Get on your bed, you little shit. Little miniature Yorkshire Terrier. Right, I'm going to show you, because everyone's asking me to show you how to make a cup of tea. But I will put the camera down, because I need to be careful. Where's all the fucking cups? I don't want... Sorry guys, I'm just trying to look for a cup I can use. Let me check the draining board. I know there's cups in there, but I can't be asked them little fucking shitty ones. Hang on guys, right. I really want to show you this liquid level indicator. Right, here we go. Got one. Radio. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to show you the liquid level indicator. I'm just going to move this lead. over to there. And then what I'm going to do, put this kettle on. Get the kettle going for you guys. Can I just put, right, oh, yeah, right. I'm going to show you the liquid leveling care and how it works. So, there's 3 prongs there. If you can you see that? 3 prongs there, right? Now, they go over the side of the cup. Now, this is a brand new one. So this actually vibrates as well. So let me just swap the camera over while I put this on the side of the cup for you guys. You can see there it's got 3 prongs, and the bottom there it's got a battery, little battery. You put your tongue on it, it gives you electric shock. No, it doesn't really. So what I do, I move this back just a bit. See that there? And I'm putting it on the side of the cup near the handle. Just there, right. Let me just sort the rest of this out and I'll be with you back to you guys. Because I want you to know what this does. This is it. Because I actually burned my hand before in the kettle. All the back of my hand. Through not, I don't even know what happened, the kettle slipped. Oh God! The kettle had slipped. I burnt my hand. I'm actually lucky it never scarred because it was quite bad. So I'm going to put some sugar in first. Sorry this is taking a bit of time guys, but you know what I mean, it is what it is, right? So how are you doing? Let me know how you are doing. I don't know how to use the chat yet. So I am still learning, so just give me a bit of bloody... Give me a bit of time, you know. Oh God. Yes, I just need to calm down a bit. I've had me diazepam, I feel a lot more calmer now. I'll get on the phone to these doctors in the morning. I swear to God it will be sorted. Right, back to the cup of tea. Put my tea back in. Where's me sugar gone? See, people think just because you're blind you've got good fucking organisational skills. Fucking hell, being blind doesn't make you good at it. Right, just shot me milk in. Did she get some more milk? No, she's See, I don't usually drink tea at this time, guys, but obviously, because I'm doing my live, I'm going to show you what I do. So, yeah. You've asked for it long enough. I always just put me little fingers in like that, just to check there's enough milk in. Because I always have my tea strong. But I always have like... Here we go. So when I fill the kettle up, when this gets full, it will, hopefully, well I know it will anyway, it'll beep and it'll vibrate. So I'm going to let you listen to it, just because I want to. I'm going to put it close to the handle, make sure it's over there. I'm just leveling the kettle to the cup. I always still check, because you never know. I mean, the battery could run low, couldn't it? You know what I mean? So... it should be working any minute now, guys. Any minute now, you should hear it beep and vibrate. So why isn't it working? Why isn't it? That's not full enough yet. It will get there, guys. It will get there. So now I'll check it. Still not that full. Check it again. And you can hear it. It will go faster in a minute. A bit more in. There you are. And that tells you full. Hang on, guys. Alright. take that off there. Shut up. That's just because... Good bit of kit. So that I put this... I always put that in the same place so I know where it is. Because otherwise... I'm surprised one of the fucking kids haven't had it out, to be honest with you, fucking about with it. But I don't use it all the time. I should do, really. I'm going to start and use it all the time because, obviously, do you know what I mean? It's just, it's there for... It's there for it to be used. But yeah, like I say, I don't... I use it and then, like, obviously, sometimes I just can't be arsed or... Because it's fucking loud. And then it vibrates as well, do you know what I mean? So it's like... I'm just trying not to make this too strong because I know what time it is. Yeah, I think my mental health's dipped today, guys, because of obviously everything's going on. And then I forgot to take my fucking sleeping tablet last night, didn't I? So that was a bit of a... That was my own fault, though, to be honest. It's just fucking laziness because it is there. I just got into bed late and I thought, fuck it. I should have took it because I have to take it every night. Yes, I've got to take it every night. Anybody want to talk? Anybody want to try and chat to me? You know, I will talk to you now. I'm going to have a cup of tea with you. I'm sorry about the state of my kitchen. I'm just with my mum at the minute. She's having a fucking hard time of it, you know, with everything that's going on. So, hang on, shut up you.
Finish button.
No, I don't want to finish the live. Hang on, guys.
22:12. Live.
Hang on.
22:16. 8 watching now. 9 likes.
9
Finish
likes.
button.
Keep it going.
Switch camera button. Chat options button. Filters button. Options button.
Just look and see if anybody's...
Filters button. Chat options button.
Right, let's have a look. Chat options.
Live chat. All messages are visible. None. Hide all chat messages. Live chat. All message. Live chat selected.
Let's click.
22:59. 8 watching now. 10 likes.
10 likes.
Finish button.
Keep the likes going, guys. Keep...
1837 Daryl Stanley, you need a mod. Peggy is for you. Switch camera button. Chat options button. Filters button.
Hang on.
Options button.
Right.
Filters button. Chat options button.
Just trying to see where the
Switch
chat...
camera button. 1837 Richard Lamb fighting Irish Shamrock Gobby here. Hope you're doing well. Borough raised fist like skin tone, folded hands like skin.
Thank you for all...
1837 Popcorn Sutton Ireland thumbs up.
Thank you for all the chats that's coming through.
Options button. Chat options button.
Right.
Switch camera button.
I'll tell you what, right, let's go back to my little office. And then we'll my hands are unfucking steady as fuck. I've got to make sure that I'm fucking... Whoa, he tripped over the chair. My hands are unsteady as fuck at the minute. I'll just shut this door. Yeah, hang on. The camera's going in all different directions. I'm trying to fucking do everything at once here, right? I'll just shut that under there like that. 2 seconds. You learn to adapt to things when you're blind. You learn to do mad stuff like that. Right. I'm going to get back to you all in the chat. I appreciate your comments. Moderators, I don't know anything about things like that. So, as I say, I don't know what... I'm still learning, do you know what I mean? This is, like I say, my first live. So yeah, let's do some more stories, because when I'm doing videos, I tend to find that, basically, right, I only get so much time So, like I say, I had a bad upbringing. Parents always fighting. You know, it wasn't just one way. It wasn't like domestic violence. It was both of them. They'd kill each other, but they loved each other. Do you know what I mean? That might sound strange to say, but I'm just having my room done out in a minute. Basically, like, I had a lot wrong with me. They said I was gonna die and all this shit, and I've survived. Thank God. Do you know what I mean? I've been through a lot in my life, and I'm eternally grateful. I'm eternally grateful for life. But you know, it's just, let me put that down there, waiting the electrics. Right, let me see if I can get back to you guys on the chat. Right.
38. 5. 26. 18. 10 watching now. 12 likes.
12 likes, 10 watching.
Button. Switch camera button.
Right.
Chat options button. Filters button. Options button.
Right, here we go.
5. 26. 39.
Well, hang on a minute, why the hell?
7 watching now. 14 likes.
There's the drop now.
Finish button. Switch camera button.
Right, hang on.
Chat options button.
Chat options. That's what I've got to click on, innit?
Dot chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Live chat.
Oh.
All messages are visible. Live chat selected.
Right, here we go.
YouTube.
Come on.
Live. 27. 17.
I'm sorry about this, guys.
11 watching now. 14. Finish button.
Really, I'm sorry
Switch
about this.
camera button. Chat options button.
Right.
Filters button. Options button. Live. 20.
Right.
Finish button.
Yeah, I mean,
Switch camera button.
people might think this is like sick or whatever, and I understand that, but we in our house, our dad used to just torment the fucking lives out of us all. Not in a horrible way, but we all had a sixth sense of humour. Like, moved into another address, and there's a nail so that I know which one's our gate. And the daft cunt, he put it on my cousin's on the next door, and he put it on the next door. Walked up, oh, all right, and she went, oh, it's Jackie. She was in on that, you know what I mean? But daft things like that, it just, people might think, well, why don't you find that offending? Fucking, away, literally. What's the point in finding things offensive in life? At the end of the day, I mean, I've got a sixth sense of humour, and I'm glad that I've got that, because I can have a laugh. I can, you know, have a laugh about blindness and fucking. I'll tell you another story, right? Me and my mate are in Loughborough, and there was a bar. I don't know what the bar's called now, but it's called it was called the bar. I'm just gonna leave that for now. Hang on. So guys, really, hang on.
New in chat.
I don't know why this is doing this.
Now pin a mess to the top of your live chat for viewers to read. Got it button.
Live chat. Ah, here we go.
Live.
Right, yeah, so I'm telling you a story. So it goes in the Barracuda. We've only got a couple of quid, because me and my mate. I said, listen, you shut the fuck up. We're going to go in this pizza shop here and get a pizza. I said, I'll do the talking. You shut the fuck up, because he was daft as a brush. So I goes in, dead polite, because I'm, you know. I said, hi there, brother. I said, basically, I'd like a pizza. I said, but, you know, I've got a bit of a problem, sir. So he said, well, you know, what is your problem? What is your problem? Lovely, lovely bloke. And it's the only time I've done it. I went, what it is, mate? I've lost 20 quid outside, and I can't find money for a pizza. I said, I've had that way for days. Just play on the blind, can't I mean? Shouldn't have done it, but There's a time and a place. So anyway, he goes outside, goes from comes from behind the counter, goes outside, and the next thing I know, he's looking for this £20 on the floor, right? Which I hadn't dropped. I've just said I've dropped, right? Anyway, he goes back in, and he gives me pizza, kebab, chips, salad. I'm gonna say parmo there, but you get parmo and butter. There. So he gives me all that. He said, you take for free, you take for free. I don't care, I don't care. He was the boss of the shop. Do you know what I mean? He was like, but he was a fucking gentleman. Do you know what I mean? Like, I went in and paid him. I felt a twat for doing it, but you know what I mean. I went in and paid him. But then he wouldn't accept the money, so I got it for free anyway.
3107.
But yeah, like loads of mad stories like that.
Now. 15 likes.
Like loads of mad stories like that. You know, it's.
Watching now.
Pardon me.
Finish button.
It just.
Switch camera button. Chat options button.
It's a mad life.
Filters button. Options button.
It really is.
Filters button. Chat options button.
I've just seen the chat somewhere coming in. I can't fucking see the bastards now.
Top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam. Live chat. All
What?
messages. None. Hide all chat messages. Live chat.
Live chat.
Select.
Right. See.
Live. 31. 50. 5 watching now. 15 like. Finish button. Switch camera button. Chat options button. Filters button. Options button.
Right, I'm just gonna leave. I am ignoring you, I really am, and I appreciate everyone who chats to me. Doing well, really am. I'm just pissed off with the walk and results and shit like that. But like I say, what can you do? You know what I mean? Like, I can only wait till I get stabilised. I want to thank everyone that's watched. You know, even though there's a few watching on the first live. But somebody said about needing a moderator. If you want to explain all that to me and what that means, you know what I mean. Like that's fine. Do you know what I mean? It helps me out, but I just don't know. Like I'm only learning. I'm only at the beginning, so give me time. I'm not ignoring you guys. Honest to God, I'm not. But I'm just learning the ropes, sort of thing. I'm hoping that you found the making of the cup of tea and the liquid level indicator. I'm hoping you found that really good. Just one little gadget, do you know what I mean? But there's loads. It tells you when the cup's full. You can use it on cold liquids, hot liquids. You know, it'll do anything. You even put it on your tongue, it'll start beeping. But I wasn't going to do that for someone to go, fucking hell, you're going to electrocute yourself or something, you know what I mean? Oh, God. But, yeah, like I say, it's all good, it's all good. Apart from that. So, I think what I'm going to do, we're going to have a live stream maybe every week or something like that. And just to see...
34.
Just to see what's going on. I'm going to make a documentary actually about blindness and about anxiety and stuff like that. I'll do one on blindness, one on anxiety, and one on sleeplessness. Because obviously sleeplessness can accompany anxiety or depression. I've always had it with anxiety. What it is, I had a traumatic event. I don't really want to go into it. All I'm going to say is I witnessed a family member get stabbed. Now that brought back, and I don't know why, but it brought back progressed memories of primary school. I can't name the teacher, Well, she wasn't a teacher, she was a support worker, sorry. Now, as a kid, a young kid in primary school, you're growing up witnessing your mum and dad fighting. Brought up in care, they didn't have the best to start themselves. You're growing up witnessing that, and then I was getting verbally abused, verbally bullied by this fucking teacher. Every time I made a spelling mistake or something like that, rip it up, rip it up, rip it up. She was proper psychotic. So, she's writing home to my mum and dad, saying I'm being a little bastard at school and all this, and if I'm doing all this, doing all that, which was full of shit. Because we had to have a book that our mum and dad used to have to write in to say about my behaviour at home, and then my behaviour, they'd write in to say about my behaviour at school. So I'm getting it from her, and then I'm getting it from my mum and dad, rightly so, because they're thinking I'm fucking about. You can't tell your mum and dad, well, she's lying, because obviously they're going to believe it as support worker over you. You've got no say. For fuck's sake, I was a fucking kid. She threatened to hit me on the head with a Braille machine. Now, for those who don't know what a Braille machine is, you will have obviously, Braille's Braille, Perkins Braille, and it's a fucking heavy bit of kit. When she threatened me to hit me over the head, I had 4 staples in my head because I'd fell down the stairs and split my head open. So I had 4 staples going down in a line, say there, you can see that. And it was getting worse. She was writing home, he's doing this, he's doing that. And then my dad's like, if I've got to fucking come to that school, there's going to be trouble, do you know what I mean? So as a kid, you become very withdrawn. Because you can't tell, it doesn't matter whether you know what I mean, you can't tell your parents what's going on. Now, I didn't even know it was abuse. And I'm very well educated man. But I got told that I was a lying bastard. A lying bastard at 6-year-old. So now, every time I go to counselling, I'm dating and time-stamping everything in order because I got told I was a lying bastard. Now, when I was 10, this was going on from 6, 7. It didn't stop till I was 10. Now, I'm not going to mention the family, but there was a guy that worked with my father that, hang on, let me get this right. I went to school with a lad that had seen the abuse, and because she locked me in a little cupboard, locked me in there for hours, not a room, a cupboard. So, obviously, my mum and dad have found out of being in the pub, and their friends told them, because he was friends with his dad was friends with the lad's dad who'd seen the abuse, sort of thing, if you can get the gist of that, right? So my dad's come and said, you don't have to be scared no more, what's going on? And I'm 10-year-old by this time, do you know what I mean? Just waiting to go in seniors, before I went to seniors. And it just brought, I don't even know why that come back into my head. But it did, because I blocked it out. I don't know how, but I blocked it out. And then, when certain things happen and you think of certain things in your life, things can just pop back. You have, regressed memories, I think they call it. I've been diagnosed now with PTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Not just because of that, but I didn't know it was abuse. You know what I mean? I mean, people talk about, and rightly so, highlighting, different types of abuse, different ways of abuse, and, verbal. She didn't have to threaten to hit me. I was fucking frightened. I was petrified of her. I never wanted to go to school, do you know what I mean? As a young kid, you know what I mean? You can't fight the system. Yeah, because they're always going to win. Unless your parents find out what's going on, they're always going to win. Now, I think what they should do in schools is have separate people that go in, like specialist counsellors that ask the kids how they're doing and that, and just observe the behaviour. Because I became very withdrawn when this was going on. And the reason I'm highlighting it now is because obviously I'm doing my first live. I'm just letting you know a bit of my life story and stuff like that. This is why I grew to have like a sort of sixth sense of humour where nothing offended me. Because I loved it in the 90s, and I'm going to tell you why I loved it in the 90s. Now, most of the kids around here that done this, I get on with now. Yeah? But every time I was going out, you fucking blind bastard and all this, that and the other, you blind cunt. Means nothing to me now. Them words mean nothing to me, yeah? Because I was as sharp as a fucking knife. I'd just reply back and say, well, I'm glad I'm fucking blind. Just don't look at your fucking ugly mug. You got a head like a boomerang that just won't come back. Or something I'd say to them. And then, like, you know, there's no point going on crying about it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You get used to it. And I loved it in the 90s because people, just, like, the kids just say it to you, do you know what I mean? Like, but most of them, like, obviously just fucking daft being kids, I get on with now. Do you know what I mean? But like I say, I'm not a fucking bad person. I've made a few bad choices in my life. I'm not afraid to say that. As in everybody, but we're all only human. And this thing about, men should man up and all this shit, yeah. Full of shit. No man is an island and no man should stand alone. And, like, I think if anybody can take anything from that today, that's what I want to finish this on, because I
watching now, 16 likes.
I really believe that, you know, we're all men, we all should be able to fucking share stuff and things like that, and it doesn't matter how hard you think you are, how tough you think you are, your head will only take so much, right? Because what I've learned, this is my analogy of it, mental health problems, when things are getting you down, right? You've got two options. Well, you haven't, you've got three. Your first one is to do what I've done, damage my knuckles by punching walls and doors and fucking shit like that. Which is no good for you, because, alright, gets the anger out in a split second. Oh, it's a fucking out, but you're just gonna knock your hands. The second one, which is stupid.
Switch to full screen. Ellie, 794645276.
Is to obviously tell somebody, and the third one is to fucking just have a good fucking cry and let it all out. It doesn't mean to say you're a fanny or you're weak or whatever people want to shot at you or whatever label they want to put at you.
Answer button.
It just means that
Reject button.
You know,
Live.
you're a better person because you've done that, and it's a natural.
37.
Sorry, I had a phone call. It's a natural response.
Now, 16 likes.
You know. So
43, 47.
that's what I'm gonna
now, 16 likes.
I'm gonna leave it at today. We're gonna finish this live now. I'm gonna watch it over, see what it's like. Because that's another thing. Before I finish, right? I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna listen to this. Doesn't sound right in context, does it? Or when you say to someone, I'll see you later. I'm not gonna say to that person, I'll feel you later, am I? You know what I mean? So people are amazed by that, but then when I explain that analogy, they're like, well, oh yes, it mean. Oh, but before I finish, right, I was explaining something one night. Going off at a tangent again. I had a phone call, so it distracted me. Right, mental health is like an elastic band. It'll only stretch so far before it snaps. And if you've had mental health and if you've had this or whatever, that, you know what I mean, that's what it is. But like I say, I hope you're all having a nice evening. I hope for the few that's it's like watched and stuff like that, that you've got some entertainment out of it and enjoyment out of it. And I'm going to be doing more lives, and I will get better. I will get better. I guarantee you now that I'll get better. But thanks very much. all the chats,
Finish button.
comments, the lot. I do appreciate it. Pardon me. So
25.
I've just seen he's watching now.
11 watching now. 16 likes.
So we've got 16 likes, 11 watching now. Push the like button, guys. Push the like button. Come on. Please, push that like button. Get watching. Push the like button. Come on, the channel's very positive. I know we've had a bit of a negative start, but we're fuck all the negativity. We're being positive, because negativity only eats you up. Positivity, you get great things. Sometimes it's hard when you feel sorry yourself, but like I say, come on, push the like buttons. Push your like buttons, guys. Come on. Blinding Butter. We're going to be doing better, bigger things, better and bigger things. And now that I can do the live streams, I can actually do documentaries. And it's not for like TV or anything, but it's for you guys as a thank you to support me. So I'm going to be doing one on like my anxiety, one on blindness. I'm struggling to leave the house on my own at the minute. It's just because I've obviously had surgery, and then some fucking, do you know what I mean, idiot decided to nearly knock me over on a bike the other day on the pavement, riding too fast on the pavement. If I hadn't stopped, would have been probably fucking injured, guys. But do you know what I mean? Things that sirens, like before in my brain, I would know to wait for that siren to pass before crossing the road. But now when I hear a siren, I'm like, do I cross before that gets across, or do I just wait? And it's like that fucking, your brain just goes in overdrive. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some documentaries on blindness, anxiety, mental health, how to improve your mental health. If you want any help, you know, I'm not saying I'm qualified, because I'm not, but I can help you through my own life experiences. And we all, that's what we all need to be doing, is helping each other, not hurting each other. Because hurt will just come back on you. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a very bad bitch. You know, but like I say, I'm going to finish this on a good... Oh, shit, I need to drop my cup. See what I mean? But I want to finish this on a good note. Look how many people are watching.
5.
Push,
13 watching now. 17 likes.
that's it. Push your like buttons, guys. Push your like buttons. Get watching. Get watching. Come on, guys. You can do it. I mean, I think even when I'm not replying to comments, it doesn't mean to say that I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. It's just I get that many comments. I'm like, I'd be fucking sat here all day, every day, replying to them. But I do appreciate every one of you that's helped me, rooting for me to get through the surgery. I appreciate every single one of you. And that's the thing, you go on other channels and it's like, oh, thank you to the new subscribers. Hang on a minute. What about your old subscribers and your new subscribers? Because you just make your old subscribers feel like, you know, that they're not valued. And they should be valued. All your subscribers should be valued. So that's why I will say thank you to all the subscribers, old and new.
49, 11.
4911.
11 watching now. 18 likes.
11 watching, 18 likes. Good, good. 18 likes is 18 likes. There's 11 people watching. 11 people stay tuned. You know, it's not a massive amount, but I'm proud that after my first live. It's been a bit of a mess about trying to get everything right, but we'll like I say, we'll get there. But push your like buttons, guys. Come on, you can do it. Get your like, push that like button. Come on. Let's get the like button shared. Let's get the like button pushed. If you like what I'm doing, if you like the vibe of the channel, the positivity, the energy. I know I've had a bit of a shit start, but hey, these things are fucking set to try us, guys, and I want you to know that if you're going through a bad time and you're thinking, your mental health's gonna dip and you fancy just getting fucking mashed, as I've done tonight. Like, no, I'm not mashed, but I thought about just going getting fucking obliterated. No good, guys. Get yourself out of that thought. Do whatever you've got to do in that moment to get yourself out of that thought. Have a shout, have a scream. Do you know what I mean? Just try not to fucking punch anything, like, and damage your hands. And also, if everybody's got a creative side, so like, for example, if you like playing the piano, play the piano. If you like watching like videos or watching this channel that makes you, happy, watch this channel, watch my videos. If you like watching other people's videos, watch their videos. Do you know what I mean? If you like listening to audio books, listen to an audio book. I'm just giving you some ideas. If you like going out for walks or running or weightlifting or gym equipment and things like that, please, do you know what I mean? Don't stew in that moment that you think you want to get mashed, because it's not going to fucking achieve anything, guys. Your problems are still going to be there in the morning. I've been there, I've done it. And, having to stay strong like this when I'm feeling fucking vulnerable. But I'm still fighting on. Still fighting on. You know what I mean? And, there's other people, like I said, I'm going to say this right now before we finish. There's a lot more people going through worse shit than me. But sometimes it's hard to think, guys, logically. When you're in that state of you're feeling fucking dragged down and all this shit. But like you say, guys, I do what I do. I do it because I care about mental health. I've got no ulterior motive. I've been through a lot in my life that I can pass on, knowledge, and I don't know if wisdom's the right word. I've been through an awakening, and I just want other people. There's always somebody going through something the same as you. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm just having a look at. We push your like buttons, guys, before we finish.
14 watching now. 18 likes.
18 likes. Let's see if we can get up to the 20s in likes. Come on, guys. Push your like buttons. Come on, guys. Well, like I say, I'm really, really grateful to each and every one of yous. First live, and thank you very much. Ryan at Blanding Borough. I'm going to finish this live now. If we can get to 20 likes on this first live, I'd be appreciable. Let's have a look. Push your like buttons, guys, before we finish. Come on.
13 watching now. 17 likes.
17 likes. I'm going to finish anyway, like I say, but we'll leave it at that, because we're now at... Let's have a look. I can't even get on the bloody page.
53, 35.
53. We've nearly done an hour. Fucking hell. Time flies by when you're having fun.
12 watching now. 19 likes.
19 likes. We're nearly at the 20s. Come on. Come on, guys. Get that like button pushed. Come on. Yous can do it. Yous can do it.
53, 58.
Yous can do it.
15 watching now. 19 likes.
15 watching now, 19 likes. Come on. Push the like buttons. If anybody's just joined, push the like button. Please, guys, push that like button. It's, we don't get any involved in any beefs on this channel. Everything I do try to keep it positive and upbeat for you guys. Honest to God, I do. Might not do a fucking very good job at times, but hey, come on, I do try. Okay, now. Oh, God. I sit here sometimes and you've got to think about that. You've got to have a laugh, haven't you? You've got to just fucking laugh. Where are we now?
54, 42.
54, 42.
14 watching now. 23 likes.
23 likes, guys. We've done it. 23 likes. 23 likes. We've done it. Brilliant. Marvellous. The first live. I know it's not a massive number. It's not a very big number, 23 likes, but if we can achieve that, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Love yous and leave yous. Have a good night.
Finish button. sure that you want to stop streaming. Cancel. Okay. Okay button. YouTube.